Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ali Azanullah bin Muhammad Razali. I'm the head of Culture and Change Management, PETRONAS Dagangan Berhad. A bit about me, I graduated with a Bachelor in Accountancy from MSU, I think somewhere back in 2007, 2008. Okay, a bit about me. I'm 41 now, married with 3 kids, living in Subang. As I mentioned before, my position now, the head of Culture and Change Management, PETRONAS Dagangan Berhad. I started my PETRONAS career back in 2011, and then masa tu I was offered a contract position in PETRONAS. After 1 year plus, setahun 3 bulan macam tu, I was offered a permanent position in 2012. Now it's about 12 years I'm still in PETRONAS. As I mentioned before, I have a degree in accountancy. So I started my career masa tu as a pricing analyst for Malaysia Airlines. That journey only lasted about 2 years before I ventured into business with my brother. We did a company or a website about cooking, and we obtained a grant from MOSTI, Ministry of Science, Technology, Innovation. And then after about 2 years, I think that I need to go back to the corporate world, and then I have a short stint with Mesin Niaga, if you know Mesin Niaga, a company that sell computers. From Mesin Niaga, I rasa I nak try PETRONAS lah. Try lah, I put a CV, I put ideas that I can do better for PETRONAS, and I send that CV to the CEO and also to the head of HR. Surprisingly, after like 2 or 3 weeks, I got a call from PDB, and that's how I started my journey in PETRONAS lah. Okay, the division is called Strategy Division. So our role in Strategy Division is to chart the future for PETRONAS Dagangan. So we have our businesses now. I think for your information and for the rest, PETRONAS Dagangan is the marketing arm of PETRONAS. So if you look at petrol station, if you look at tong gas PETRONAS or minyak hitam PETRONAS, it's all coming from PDB. So we are the one yang menjual lah, or the one that yang market the product for PETRONAS. We need to have strategy moving forward because as you know, like the mega trends and also some of the challenges that we face, kita akan pergi ke dunia yang baru lah, so called. So if we stick to our existing business, we might not be able to survive in the future. So strategy division is the one who will chart the future for the company. And if you want to know my role in strategy, is basically to link strategy with people in the organization. So that is my role, doing culture and change management. Because everything starts with people. So you have your strategy in place, but if you don't have the right people with the right mindset, the right motivation, you cannot execute the particular strategy to success. So my role basically is to make sure that number one, people understand where we want to go in terms of the strategy. Number two, to understand the challenges that they face and to provide the right interventions or the right basically initiative for them to make sure that they can deliver whatever that they want to do in terms of our future. And in PETRONAS, we have a set of culture beliefs that I need to make sure that people understand the culture beliefs all about and demonstrate that behavior. So that is my role basically. Yeah. I think combination of both. When you have the passion about that particular subject, that will help you to articulate your message better. And of course, with the right training given by PETRONAS, it makes you a better person, also a leader. One of important aspect as staff or as a manager in PETRONAS, or I think everywhere, because when you articulate your message well, people can understand first where you want to go. Number two, the challenges that you face, because we are trying to provide you the not solution lah, but the way forward on how to do things. But if you unable to tell us or to tell the team the challenges that you face, for example, kan, it will somehow macam lead to a moment where you tak tahu how to help that person. We faced that situation before, and basically what we can do or what we have done before is through conversation. Macam ni lah, we have a conversation with that person, and from that conversation we will basically macam double click lah the issue or the challenges that the person face. Yeah. I think I travel a lot, but locally, so I banyak drive lah. So sometimes I bring my team together with me, and one thing that they notice about me that I don't turn on radio. So they will ask me, tak boring ke, tak mengantuk ke? Different with how I enjoying my journey to that destination. I like to turn off everything because I like to think of what else can I do. If I put on the radio, then it will somehow disturb my thought process lah. I think the one of the challenges that I face is how to connect the strategy of the company and to get the people to go to that destination. So in any company there will be a lot of restructuring exercise or a lot of leadership apa tu dipanggil macam changes lah in the company. So when that particular event happen, so you will see the motivation of the staff sometimes akan berbeza lah, from motivated maybe become a bit more demotivated, and it will definitely impact your overall result, because my result is based on the annual PETRONAS survey. We have this annual PETRONAS survey where we can see the overall result of every division and company. But some of us prefer and maybe a bit more risk taker and they want to be entrepreneur, and we see a lot of successful entrepreneur now. I think a great boss is someone who have empathy. You need to make time to ask a simple apa khabar to your team. Apa khabar and how can I help you? I think that is the most fundamental thing as a leader. You tak buat tu, I think you can achieve the result but you are unable to sustain the result. Your staff will deliver the result, but if you don't have the right psychological safety that you put in place for your team, it cannot survive lah. Yeah, you cannot sustain the result. Learning experience, I think during my days in MSU, I'm lucky to have a good set of lecturers. I think arwah Nur Haslinda and also Dr. Shan. I think someone that I really look up to, and I have a good colleagues as well that we still keep in touch until today. And I think it doesn't matter where you pursue your degree. The most important thing is you put yourself in an environment where everyone can support you.
Nasi lemak or roti canai?
Nasi lemak.
Teh tarik or kopi o?
Teh tarik.
Batik or songket?
Batik.
Penang laksa or Karimi?
Karimi.
Kuala Lumpur or Penang for a weekend getaway?
Definitely Penang.
Malaysian Chinese food or Malaysian Indian food?
Malaysian Indian food.
Langkawi or Tioman for a beach vacation?
Langkawi.